Hello there. What's going on? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. All right, now it's working. I don't know what happened before, but it wasn't working before. Now it's working. Now, welcome back to Screen Fiend, ladies and gentlemen, where we are now talking about the last and final shot of Star Wars the final scene that Kevin Smith declared epic. Like, it's gonna make you, like, it's just so beautiful. I think they have shown us this clip over and over again. They have shown us this clip over and over again. Why would fans be revolting against Disney? What has Disney done to provoke a revolt? But anyway, let's get back to the final shot in Star Wars. So therefore, the meaning is different. The meaning is different from one than it is to the next. And if you look at the trailer, you'll see one or two things. The beginning, they always show Luke, and he's always looking up at the two moons. When Luke passed away, it was him looking up at the sky as he goes from the physical So the next film, I believe, will be much more different. I believe that the last shot of Star Wars will be Rey or somebody looking up at the sky, redoing the Luke Skywalker final scene where he's looking up at the two moons. As the sun is getting ready to set. Because I believe in Star Wars, the sun was rising. This one, the sun is going to set. And that's going to be the end of the saga. Here we go. Let me address you new millennial fans. New millennial fans, if you were not born when the first 3 Star Wars is out, you do not need to be commenting on the Star Wars saga. I'm sorry. People is insane. Y'all nitpick every little thing and try to make a movie bad just because of that. One thing, you can nitpick every great movie in history and find something stupid in it or something that you don't like. Luke was drinking green milk. He was pumping green milk out. Leia was flying around in space. This is dumb. I'm like, anybody could pick something out. That is not what the movie was based on or had any bearing on the film whatsoever. Why wouldn't Leia be able to fly in space? Hell, she's been gone for 30 years. Don't you think Luke might have taught her some things about the damn Force? I mean, what was she doing for 30 years? Knitting? Didn't Luke tell her in Return of the Jedi, I've come to learn to use these powers and you'll learn how to use them too? When has the Force ever been used like that? I don't know. It probably has modified within 30 years. Don't you think? People might have learned a thing or two. I'm just saying. Some things might have modified over the years. So to nitpick a movie because some guy is getting hits off of it because of the internet, see, that's the problem. All these millennials got access to all this internet and technology, and they just take clips and make new things with them and use all this digital stuff to make things funny on the internet. Well, Han Solo character, he wanted the character to die in Empire Strikes Back. He felt Han should have died in Empire Strikes Back, and that would have been a better ending. But they decided to keep Han alive, and fans loved it. But how epic that would have been if Han would have died. Well, when you watch The Mandalorian, you'll get your answers. Star Wars is a saga. A saga, not everything's explained in a saga. Things of merit. Did you know anything about the Emperor until you saw the first prequels? You didn't know anything about him. The prequels was basically telling you the story of the rise of Palpatine and how he became the Emperor. More than it was telling anything else about Darth Vader. You guys was all caught in the Vader. This is going to be the story of Darth Vader, how Vader started. I'm like, no, it's really the rise of Palpatine, biggest thing everybody missed. And then before you knew everything about him. So in a saga, you might not get all your answers right away. So when you watch The Mandalorian, which takes place after Return of the Jedi, you start to see what happened with the stormtroopers. I like to explain the things out to people because they got so many guys on here brainwashing people to believe certain things that are just not true. They're completely not true. That's how bad it is. So a lot of things need to be scrubbed. Is screw up this final shot. The final shot can only be that. That's the only way you can end the Star Wars saga, is having the sun set. We've seen it done before, having the sun set on a movie, but with Star Wars, it opened up the saga and opened up everything, and they want to move on past the Skywalker nostalgia, because if you don't, then you'll forever be criticized for every little thing that happens in it. They never did that in '83. How they can do it now in 2019? This is bullshit. Yeah, so you're gonna get a couple of idiots that's gonna come around and, a Force ghost can't make things happen physically. How could Yoda do that? He can't make lightning come. So it's not plausible that the most powerful guy with the Force next to Darth Vader, who was known as the #1 Jedi in the world, #1 swordsman with the lightsaber, could not figure out a way within 30 years how to make his presence known in the physical from the other side. Not plausible, huh? Okay. My family is in disarray, but we always still family, you know. It's just a mess. I got an interview today. Somebody on YouTube is interviewing me with a camera and lights, and when this thing comes out, we'll see how it turns out. Oh, okay, that's what's up. You? No, I'm not interviewing with Vlad. No, this is more on the boxing thing. It has nothing to do with... No, I wouldn't be sitting down with Vlad. It could be Carcino. How you doing? I'll be like, all right. So tell me, Carcino, when was the first time you saw Suge do a murder? I'd be like, I've never seen Suge do a murder. So you said Suge's a liar? I mean, what are you talking about? Come on, Cino, you know where the bodies are buried. I mean, what are you talking about? No, I won't be sitting in Vlad's chair. I mean, it's up to people. People can tell on themselves. That's the best way I could put it.